In today's video I thought what I'd do is give you a quick catch up on everything, just do like a vlog style video because you subs seem to really appreciate that style of stuff, and I just felt in the mood to jump on camera and talk a few projects. And I've got a couple of clips and bits that I've collected over the last few weeks to a month maybe, and it's kind of bottlenecking where I'm up to, and I just wanted to jump into. I've been posting a lot of videos about shrimp lately. Since I posted that video on breeding guppies and shrimp for profit video I made a few weeks ago, I found YouTube keeps telling me that that's what my viewers are looking for, more and more information on shrimp. So I thought I'll jump on it while it's here, give you what YouTube's telling me you're looking for, and it seems to be like the channel seems to have kicked right off, because I thought I'd explain to people, because I was doing a lot of fish breeding and stuff videos, wasn't I, last year, and then I had a short hiatus. I had a problem with my internet. I'm probably killing my retention rate right now, but I want to tell my regular viewers and my subs what went on. So I had a quick hiatus, well, it was about 3 months in the end by the time I'd sorted the internet problems out, because it just went off one day. I like to have a backlog of videos. I don't like to rush them unless I'm doing like a vlog style video, which I enjoy doing this off the cuff. Like, as you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I love doing live streams. I love being able to catch up with you live and have a chat live. That's the type of YouTube I enjoy watching, and obviously I like the quick tutorials. But anyway, let's get into it. I'll just show you a quick video, like some stuff that I've stockpiled anyway. Hello YouTube, welcome back. So in today's video I'm doing an unboxing video. I've received a box in the post. Sorry about the mess in my utility room. So anyway, I've took all my address off and stuff, because obviously privacy and stuff, and I've opened the packaging, but I haven't seen the fish yet, so I'll be seeing them as you see them. So let's have a look. So there we go, guys. Get rid of that. Got a lot of steam in there. These are peppermint bristlenose. As I say, I've got 2 in here now, and then I've got 2 coming in the post the early part of next week. So there we go. So I'll pop them in the tank now. I'm going to let them temperature match, and then I'll get them out the tank, get them in the water, and hopefully get some footage. But I'm assuming these are just going to disappear once I put them in the tank, because the tank's huge by comparison. Hi guys, so in this bucket I've just received this morning 2 peppermint bristlenose. There they are there, can you see them? I've had to take them out the bag quickly. I was going to do another unboxing video, but one of them was trapped in the corner of the package, so it was in the plastic, and the weight of the water was pushing down on the plastic, and honestly I thought it was dead because it wasn't moving and I couldn't get it to swim. So I kind of ripped it all out and threw it in the bag and put some prime in the bag to neutralize any ammonia, but there it is. So if they are in the bucket, I'm just letting them temperature match in the room, because obviously I heat the room, so all the water that's kept in this room will be the same temperature, so they'll be able to go straight in the tank. But I'll say there they are. Updates I wanted to do, quite slightly off topic, but I was after some blue. I've been after some blue shrimp for my tank. I don't like the look of him zipping around. That normally tells me something's going on in the tank that he's not happy about. Yeah, but I spoke to one person and they said they had 100 shrimp, so I went to get some, and the guy who turned up before me had bought them all, so I didn't manage to get my hands on any. But what happened was the guy was breeding L333 plecos, and the price of them, I bought an absolute ton of them, because for that price, I couldn't say no. So I've got a ton of L333 plecos to go with me L333 colony, and then I arranged with another person to buy some 10 blue shrimp, and they didn't turn up. So yeah, so I'm still looking for them, but I'll say I'll get these matched and then I'll get them in a tank. So that video you seen was a couple of weeks ago now. It was of me peppermint bristlenose. There's one here. So I just wanted to talk, because I've set this tank up for my blue jelly shrimp in this tank, and they've just, as I thought they would, they've disappeared. You see the peppermints nosing around now and again in here. If you look closely, you can usually see them. There's usually a couple around here. There's one there on the, I don't know whether you can see there, behind the leaves there. They usually hang around here mostly, and then you get a couple around here, and then one lives over on them caves. But I'm thinking of taking this tank apart, and the reason why is because of, I was talking about the breeding thing, wasn't I, with the aquarium co-op challenge, and I put this tank together, and the bristlenose in here, I got a male, and we sexed them in the shop, and it looked like I got a male and 2 females, but since then, like, they've grown like mad in the last few weeks, and it's looking like the 2 we assumed were female, it looks like they're actually males. But there's like a ton of cherry shrimp in here. I've took the guppies out and put them in here with the females, and already I've got tons of babies going on. But let's go down here. So I had the reds in here, didn't I bought more reds, and I popped them up there, and then in here I've been using this as a cool tank. I don't know whether you can see that one on the filter. What I'm finding is, this is my blues, there's blue dream in here, and what I'm finding is there's a lot of, what you call it, in here. I'm finding a lot of different variation. I'm getting, every time I buy blue dreams, I bought them from 2 sources, and every time I buy them I find that they are, I get wild types in with them. So I've been culling them out and putting them in this tank. I moved the reds from in here up, there's another wild type there, there's loads of them in here, I just keep getting them. But in here, I've moved all my reds in here, and there's loads of female buried reds in here, and there's one there that's buried. There's loads of them in here that are buried. There's absolutely tons of them. So hopefully, you know, this kicks off in the next couple of months. But I wanted to move, because I posted that video on the truth about breeding for profit, the 20-gallon thing, and it was playing on my mind. I felt like a bit of a hypocrite, because I know that guppies will pick at baby cherry shrimp, and I didn't want that. What I wanted to do is get this tank. I want to breed. Whoa! Damn! Check that out. There we go. Bobby cherry shrimp is the first one I've got. I'm absolutely made out to see it. So as I say, what I'm planning on doing is growing out tons of cherry shrimp in this tank, breeding, and then I'll ship them, and I'll buy some more projects. And then this tank, my guppies, I'm thinking of, they're breeding like mad already. I don't know whether you can see the, let's have a look. There's bobbies all over the tank. But what I'm thinking of doing is moving these, and then getting the blue dream, once they've had babies and they've grown out, and there's a few of them about, filling this tank out with them, and then setting up a shrimp tank here. And then I've got my yellows in here. See all this algae? That's what I'm saying. Every tank I run one of these all pond solution lights over, I get tons and tons of algae, and it just drives me mad. So yeah, yellows I'm thinking of putting in here. And then don't forget, I've got the other 2 tanks, and I was thinking of, I always say I need to board this side out still, and what I'm thinking of doing is putting my tanks, some tanks in, maybe the big 100-litre tank here, and then so I'd have blue, red, yellow, we've already talked about this, and then I'm thinking of shifting these on, maybe getting some Weber musters for in here, or Weber, whatever. And then I've got these tanks. Obviously I'm using that as a cool tank, but I could shift into a different type of cool tank, and then I've got these tanks. But what I want to do is, I've got the crystals, and I want to get them, oh look, can you see that? That's my first Enler Bobby. Awesome. So there's loads going on in the fish room. That's yeah, the reason why I got my tiger endlers in here, and then I've got my yellow cherry shrimp in there, and there's loads of buried every type of cherry, every type of shrimp I've got actually is buried. Me crystals, me yellows, reds, blues, they're all buried. So as I say, like, oh, there's that planaria there. Let's see if I can get that on camera. So I've got a pointy head. So I'll have to treat this tank for planaria. Wow. Get my 90 litre, and I'm thinking of maybe, instead of just having reds, I was thinking of getting Bloody Marys and Fire Reds. But instead of just getting Bloody Marys, buy them, I could get some chocolate rose cherry shrimp, and then obviously they throw Bloody Marys, so you can breed them out from that. And then I was talking about my crystals. Let's go and see my crystals. So here's what my crystal tank looks like at the moment. We've got leaves, got twigs to grow some biofilm. I've dumped a ton of Java moss in here, and the crystals, they tend to hang around here, but I absolutely love them. There's something awesome about crystals that I just don't get from cherry shrimp. But I say, what I'm thinking of doing is getting some more caradinas. I've seen some that I really like. Obviously crystal reds, these aren't pure red line. I'm just letting the biofilm build up in this tank. That's why it's not the cleanest of tanks, but it gives the shrimp something to pick on. But anyway, these usually throw crystal black. They're not pure red line, so then I might be able to get a strain of crystal blacks from these. I'm looking at getting some, what I'd like to get is some blue bolts, some Taiwan bees. I want some tigers. If you put tigers in with the crystals reds and let them crossbreed, within about 4 generations you get tigers, like, I can't remember the name of them, but they're like a red and white tiger, and they look amazing. And I'm thinking of breeding some of them. I've seen some other types of shrimp that I was like, oh, I need them, like Galaxy Fishbone, like they look absolutely amazing. And I'm just, for some reason I was looking through my videos and I can't find, like last summer I had like 5 of these tanks set up with shrimp, and I can't really find much footage on my YouTube channel. And I'm thinking, why didn't I record it? Because I had so much fun breeding them out, and I shared all my stuff about breeding my angels and stuff like that, and my goldfish stuff, but I didn't really seem to show any of my fish stuff, or I can't seem to find the videos anywhere. So I had loads of fun with them, and then moved them all on, and then straight away thought, well I found some, didn't I, in the tank. I emptied the planted tank, and they were set up a planted tank, and it must have had fry that, or shrimplet that I've grown into shrimp, and they were in there all winter, and they must have got down to about 10 degrees and they all survived, and I've still got the shrimp. So I didn't, like, I always thought they lived at like 22 degrees, something like that, but there you go. Anyway guys, so there's a look at where I'm up to and some of my plans. Let me know in the comment section if you're excited about any of the stuff I've talked about, or if I've just bored you to death. Probably just bored you to death, but as I say, I'm thinking of setting up some tanks for me new caradinas. I want to get the reds, I want to get Fire Red Bloody Marys going. I want some rose, chocolate rose shrimp. I want some yellows, maybe some oranges, and work on the blue dream line. Then I want crystal red, crystal black, blue bolts, maybe some Taiwan bees, some tigers, and then I want to have a go mixing them and see if I can breed any of the high grade stuff. But that'll take about 12 months to breed them out, because it takes about 4 lines, and obviously it takes about 3 months for crystals to go from buried shrimp to breeding age. So there we have it, everyone. It seems we have made a monster of a video. It seems about 1/4 hour long by the looks of what I've seen. Overview of where I'm up to with stuff. We've seen some breeding going on, and so just to recap, I want to get the Fire Reds, Bloody Marys. I'd like to get both lines of them going, because it just interests me that they're bred from different ways, aren't they? Obviously the Bloody Marys are from the chocolates, and the Fire Reds, you just breed them up, don't you, from standard cherry shrimp. And then I want to get blue dreams going, I want to get yellows going, but I want a really nice yellow line. I say I'm thinking about oranges, maybe even jade, green jades. They're nice, aren't they? So like, that's for the neos. And then the crystals, I want crystal red, crystal black, blue bolts. There's some Taiwan bees I've been looking at, some tigers, and I want to get into the higher end crystal stuff, like the bee shrimp, like the likes of the Galaxy Fishbone. I've seen some bows that are absolutely amazing, and it all ties in with the channel. Obviously I'm not moving away from fish, it's just I had so much fun with shrimp, and as I said before in the video, I can't find any of that footage. I can't find why I didn't make any videos on it, because I really enjoyed it. And what I found is, since I started posting videos on the channel, like when I was doing all my fish breeding and stuff, I know I didn't share much of it, but I was just getting in. And as I say, like, I've had a few things going on, haven't I, where I've set the fish room up, and not long moved into the house, and I wanted a YouTube channel, I wanted to get back into my breeding hobby, and I've just kind of tried to figure out, quite limited for space in there compared to in my last house. I had like a 15 by 12 room full of tanks, and I was breeding discus, frontosa, and pistogrammas. I had shrimp in that room as well. So I had all these projects going on, and then moved here, and I'm trying to find my feet and what I can get into. And obviously shrimp, it just works out perfect. The channel seems to enjoy it. I'm getting a lot of recommendations off YouTube to make videos, and getting told what my viewers are searching for seems to be along that line. And it didn't really, but I might be the guy that I find I have different people to turn to for different things on YouTube. When I'm interested in my South American, I go to the creator formerly known as the Big Fish Lad. I love all this stuff. It's my guilty pleasure with South Americans and Central American cichlids. If I think that's what he's into. Like, I'm not well clued up on the big cichlids. Like, I was into me Lake Tanganyika cichlids. I loved all that side of things, but the problem I found is I love breeding them, but that's like the misnomer, isn't it? Like when they say breeding for profit, you either breed them for profit because people want to buy them, and if they don't want them, you can't give them away for nothing. So there's that misnomer. So if you breed things and people want them, they'll buy them. If they don't want them, they won't even take them off you for nothing. So that's where we're up to at the moment. I just want to finish off by saying thanks for all the support with the channel. I've noticed there's loads of new viewers coming in. There's quite a few new subscribers come on board in the last couple of weeks, especially since I've jumped on the shrimp thing. And I'm a bit worried that, like, my old subscribers will go away because I've kind of gone into shrimp more than fish. But as I say, I've still got me Manica Peru. I'm thinking of maybe getting another line of angels, because I really enjoyed breeding the angels last summer. L333 plecos. I've got me peppermint bristlenose, and I want a few more lines, and it's all one big hobby, and you know, I all want it to join together. But I want to thank everyone for supporting the channel, because it really means a lot, and I still get really excited if I see a subscriber.